coming up, an elected leader, saying that if he sees you with a t-shirt of Linda Mwananchi, will deal with you and destroy that t-shirt and deal with you properly. That person belongs.
And moving on, residents and boda operators in Migori County are raising concerns over deteriorating condition of the road at the Migori crossing, warning that it poses a serious threat to their safety. A large pothole in the middle of the road has forced motorists and pedestrians to squeeze through a narrow section, increasing the risk of accidents. The crossing was closed 4 months ago after the bridge collapsed, leaving residents struggling to access safe route. And law enforcement officers in Nandi County are calling for financial literacy and entrepreneurship training for people involved in production and sale of illicit alcohol, saying the approach could offer a lasting solution to the problem. Nandi County Police Commander Samuel Mukusi says arresting and punishing offenders alone is not enough to end the illegal trade, urging authorities to equip them with skills to establish legitimate business and earn a living legally.
Hatutakubali, hatutaruhusu chang'aa iuswe hapa, na si hapa Nandi Central peke yake. The entire Nandi County tunasema hatutaki pombe. Nataka kuamini kwamba chiefs wako na majukumu, na kwa sababu wanakuanga na barasa, na wakidisha barasa ya kuongelesha wananchi. Kuna zile mipangilio ya serikali ambaye wanastahili kueleza na kufunza wananchi. But isipokuwa chiefs wanafanya kazi yao mzuri, utapata sasa kuna mtu tu ambaye hata akiambiwa nini yeye anaamini tu.
Well, CFK Africa, in partnership with the police, has opened a new gender-based violence office at Mkurukwaruben Police Station. The new office is designed to make it easier and safer for survivors, especially women and children, to report cases of abuse and access support. This is the second GBV office established through the initiative, following the first one in Kibera. The facility will enhance cooperation between survivors, the community, and law enforcement officers. It will also help create awareness about gender-based violence, promote child protection, and ensure that GBV cases are handled properly. The initiative is expected to provide survivors with a safer environment to speak out and seek help when they need.
Sisi hapa hatuna maji, tunatumia ya silanga. Hiyo ukame kikuja inaisha. So we are suffering because of water shortage. Watu wa county wasikie, especially county government of Marsabit. The issue of network. We don't have network sufficient. Some of our students are distance learners, others are online. Shida wanapata kila siku, exam hawafanyi, tuko nyuma sana. Electricity tuko nyuma sana, hatuna stima bado, tuko enzi ile ya kitambo. Sijui since revolution Kenya tumesikia Kenya imeenda sana, lakini hatujafika hapo kama Borians. Why the government of Marsabit wametuacha, tunauliza. Number 3, the issue of sub county. All in 8 villages in Bori, we only have 1 chief. Lakini wakikuja hapa politician wanatudanganya, wanasema ati watatuletea sub county. Iko wapi? Our question is, the issue of unemployment is very high, especially Bori. Hapa wezi pata civil servant, hakuna mtu wa county, lakini tuko na kura ya kujenga watu county. tunawaweka governor huko, lakini tunaachwa. The issue of unemployment iko juu sana, na tunasema kama shida ya Bori haitatatuliwa, tunasema one term. One term. Number 2, kama county government hawatakuja kesho, siku 3 tunafanya maandamano. Tuko pamoja mpaka Bori issue solved. Akisini ntaini.
We just give 3 days.
Galatoma.
We are left behind in all development services, and the community are forgotten. They are not assessing network, M-Pesa service, Hunger Safety Net program in Nua Jamii. All persons, they are going up to Moyale, 60 kilometers, traveling to get government services. And elderly persons, some of them, because of network, they are not getting that services in Nua Jamii, HSNP, and M-Pesa. Bori location, since it's independent, we are not enjoying the fruit of independence up to now. Yes. Our dispensary not elevated to a health center up to now, and we have need to have a health center. We have the ambulance for mothers delivery, and many of the services like road during the rain season. This road Bori to Junction is not passable. Bori location since 1996, it was not administratively, it was not elevated to a division or sub-county. So as a community, we are requesting Bori to be a sub-county. The other thing is water shortage. Most of the people who are on this highway, they are not getting water. Bori borehole, still people are fetching water. The water is not sufficient for all the community. So as that is why even our Gen Z, they have demonstrated today.
And meanwhile, residents of Bori in Moyale sub-county, Marsabit County, staged protest by blocking the Marsabit-Moyale highway. The residents say they have suffered from government neglect for many years. They are especially concerned about the serious water shortage, which has lasted for more than 4 years after a local borehole collapse. The community also says that they have no electricity and lack functional health and communication services. The residents are now calling on the government to urgently address their problems and provide essential services.
Instructed us to ensure development in the health sector. He has instructed us to ensure no Kenyan suffers financial ruin while seeking health care. No Kenyan has to sell their land, their shamba, has to sell their cows, their chicken in order to seek care, whether it's an ambulance care or hospital care. And that is why we are telling all Kenyans to register with the Social Health Authority, because this is the fastest way to economic development, to protect your hardware, to protect your kiosk, to protect your farm, to protect your property. And we are also saying that we are improving all hospitals to ensure that everything SHA is paying for is available in hospitals.
Pia tunakushukuru kufika hapa, na mimi najua wewe ni mtu karibu sana na president wetu, na mimi vile vile mimi niko karibu na president wetu. Wewe utamfikia kabla nimfikie, lakini umwambie watu wa Sibete wamesema asante. Miauru.
Well, Principal Secretary for Medical Services, Omar Olunga, says the government is committed to improving healthcare services across the country. Speaking in Suna West Migori County, Olunga said the government is investing in health facilities to ensure Kenyans have access to quality and affordable healthcare. He spoke during the groundbreaking ceremony for new inpatient blocks at Bugunde Health Center and Nyamaraga Sub-County Hospital. Olunga said the ongoing project will help expand access to essential healthcare services.
2 terms, Madam President.
Instructed us to ensure development in the health sector. He has instructed us to ensure no Kenyan suffers financial ruin while seeking healthcare. No Kenyan has to sell their land, their shamba, has to sell their cows, their chicken, in order to seek care, whether it's an ambulance care or hospital care. And that is why we are telling all Kenyans to register with the Social Health Authority, because this is the fastest way to economic development, to protect your hardware, to protect your kiosk, to protect your farm, to protect your property. And we are also saying that we are improving all hospitals to ensure that everything SHA is paying for is available in hospitals.
Pia tunakushukuru kufika hapa, na mimi najua wewe ni mtu karibu sana na president wetu, na mimi vile vile mimi niko karibu na president wetu. Wewe utamfikia kabla nimfikie, lakini umwambie watu wasibete wamesema asante miauru tu.
Well, residents of Cheboge in Bureti constituency, Kericho County, have strongly condemned the ongoing doctors and health workers strike, which has disrupted medical services at Cheboge dispensary. The residents say the closure of the facility has left them struggling to access essential health care, with patients forced to seek treatment at other health centers.
Toggle.
Ninauliza Mheshimiwa Gavana, ona vile utaongea na madaktari zako watu wapate matibabu, kwa maana watu wakikufa utaongoza nani?
Tumekuwa na shida Kericho County kabisa. Hii shida ya madawa ni tafu. Hii shida ya kila daktari, hata ukipata daktari anakuambia hakuna dawa. Hakuna dawa kwa nini? Nataka kuuliza rais, kama watu wa county, kama hii county kama wameshinda hawa kumanage, funga Kericho County na urudishe national. Na tufanyie kazi na president mwenyewe.
Tunaona wao mama wakizunguka katika upande wa Cheboge, wale ambao wako katika matenet wanahangaika site. Hospitali imefungwa, wale ambao walikuwa wanategemea hapo pia wauzaji mboga wako na shida kubwa sana za.
Moving on, more than 2,500 residents from Kisii and neighboring counties have benefited from a week-long free orthopedic medical camp at Nyanchwa Adventist Mission Hospital. The camp, organized through a partnership between the hospital and the Mairura Family Foundation of Dallas, US, offered special treatment, including several severe hip and knee replacement surgeries, helping improve access to critical orthopedic care.
An undertaking that for sure we can only see so many during this medical camp, and we have so many cases that are pending, and we have even more people that will continue coming because they have heard what has happened here. Our promise is that through the government scheme, that is SHA, and we are so happy that we had a few issues here and there, but the government graciously agreed to reinstate us back. So we are going to take up those cases now under the new arrangement with the government and continue supporting them. And we are even appealing to the general public, those who have orthopedic issues. We have local doctors. That's why together with the Mairura Foundation, we were able to see more than 2,500 patients in terms of screening, which turned up to those surgeries. And the prevalence is quite huge for all the issues, that is bone issues. On average, you can find maybe 5 to 7% of the 2,500 people need surgery at the end of the day. Those are the people we are saying that as a hospital, we will continue serving them, of course, under now the government scheme of SHA, and see where we can help them. We are not going to subject them to any charges. Just what the government will offer through SHA, will be able to sort all their needs in partnership with the government. as Janjo Adventist Mission Hospital, we have been able to achieve much in terms of giving healthcare to the underserved, the people in our communities. Our hospital, through this medical camp, reaches not only Kisii County, but also neighboring counties like Migori, Nyamira, and Narok County. And we are happy to have partnered with the Maura Foundation, because we serve almost the same goal in the mission. As a church hospital, we try to give healthcare to those who cannot afford it. As we know, healthcare has become very expensive, even before you get to surgery.
Now, in business news, the government has been urged to expedite the payment of outstanding arrears on to former Sony Sugar employees and farmers following the takeover of the company by a private operator. The call comes amid praise for the new management over timely payments to farmers delivering sugarcane, with the operator said to be settling farmers within a week at favorable rates. However, concerns remain over unpaid dues inherited from the defunct company, including payments on to workers declared redundant and other creditors.
That they do so within a week. I also want to confirm that the rates are good. So now should look into two things. One, paying the employees that ought to have been paid when they were their contracts, or when their contracts were terminated because of the redundancy. They should also pay the debts that they inherited from the defunct Sony. I'm told there is a new Sony, so the defunct one had arrears of payment for farmers and also had monies that were owed to other creditors. We need these payments to be done, and we need it as soon as yesterday.
Payment arrears for Sony employees who are rendered redundant and are yet to be paid is something that is now long overdue. They were supposed to have been sorted by the government, I think, before end of last year, but this has overstayed. As we are speaking now, not all of them have been paid. I was at the Treasury yesterday, and I was promised that within the course of next week, they will tell me when these arrears are going to be cleared. So I would just want to urge the government, people who are concerned, to ensure that monies which are due to be paid to people, Sony employees who are rendered redundant, are paid. And these people are supposed to be paid as soon as possible because they have responsibilities. Most of them are having kids who are supposed to be taken, especially now, to the universities. But these people cannot go to the universities, who cannot go to colleges, because their parents do not have money. So I want to urge the government to make sure that these people are paid, and they are supposed to be paid urgently. Thank you.
Sugar was leased so that we can be able to promote efficiency and effectiveness in terms of sugarcane production, payment to farmers, proper increment in production. That was a very brilliant idea. But of course, with leasing in the private sector comes a lot of challenges, as you might know. For instance, there were debts that were there before the company that leased the plant or the milling facility came about, and they were variant. Therefore, of course, the biggest one is the one for farmers, where a number of farmers had been paid before, and in the lease agreement they were supposed to be taken care of by the government that was running the institution at that time. So we are trying to force to follow so that those farmers are paid. There are statements that are put in the floor of the House, in the Senate, and there are questions that I've directed to the Minister for Agriculture, who is supposed to appear before Senate anytime soon. The issue of people who are used to work for Sony before the leasee came in, to be able to be absorbed, because if they are chased away or their contracts are terminated, it will bring a problem in terms of their future, where they can be able to.
Rongo Sub-County in Migori has hosted its second annual agricultural exhibition, bringing together more than 100 exhibitors to showcase modern farming technology, climate-smart innovations, and value chain solutions. The exhibition was held under the theme Transforming Agriculture Through Innovation, Climate-Smart Technology, and Sustainable Value Chains for Enhanced Food Security and Prosperity. The expo provided farmers, agricultural stakeholders, and members of the public with an opportunity to explore new technologies and practical solutions aimed at improving agricultural productivity.
So many young women in the village where most of them get into agriculture, but they get discouraged because of the low yield. I will just tell them to seek for an expert in organic farming to try to teach them the selection of maybe the seed and the type of fertilizer to use. And especially like now we are fighting the climate action, mitigation in fact. To mitigate this, we need to do smart agriculture and we need to treat our soils.
I'm carrying here is a 6-month-old mango and already it has flowered. So when it comes to issues of climate change, it can really help because it will mature faster because we don't know when it will rain, when it will not rain. So this is one of the things that can help us to mitigate the issue of climate change.
35 years old, and that tells you that I'm in the age of the youth bracket. We were given a mandate to train 15 youths from Kuria West on horticulture farming. So as we are speaking, I've got 15 trainees as a courtesy of Nyota funds, and they are getting something out of it. They've already got knowledge, so with the time, I know they will also do whatever we are doing.
Who have taken their time to come, and their resources as well, to come and be able to display their technologies, display their products, and provide useful information to the great farmers of Migori County. This is the second event of this kind in this county. We started this last year, and from what I am seeing, we have made many steps by the number of exhibitors that have come in and the range of technologies that are on display here. My commitment and promise to all the partners who are with us is that we as the county government of Migori will continue creating the spaces, creating the avenues for you and for all of us to be able to communicate to the farmer in this county and beyond. I am aware it is not just farmers from Migori that are here. We had farmers from neighboring counties, and that just goes as many steps to show how synergizing our efforts can create lasting impacts to the many farmers, the farming community that we have in this country.
Meanwhile, tea farmers in Meru County have threatened to stage a nationwide strike if the government proceeds with implementing a new tax that they say will significantly affect their earnings. Speaking during a public participation forum, farmers from Tigoti Tea Factory in Central Imenti constituency and their managers warned that they could boycott tea plucking until the government addresses their concerns.
Serikali iangalie kama ni stabilization, hiyo pesa iletwe pande zote. Kama watakata 50%, lazima hizi pesa zigawiwe pande zote, west and east. Musiseme ati wako na pesa nyingi watapewa stabilization. Hiyo tunakataa. Within the next 2 weeks tutaitiza mgomo akuzuzia kuchuna chai Kenya nzima na people na tuweza sema majani ya tuchuni, we are the producers. Hii majani mekuta ikiwa na shinda kutoka kwa wazazi, na I think watu we can organize na tuseme si tutachuna majani hata kama ni 3 months, tuseme atuchuni majani because we are the producers.
Tunataka mkulima, ile pesa tunaleta nchi yetu hapa ni mingi, tunataka mkulima pia asaidiwe kama vile wakahawa wanasaidiwa, maziwa wanasaidiwa, pia Mwananchi asaidiwe. Hapa namna gani wazazi wangu? Kwa hiyo ombi letu ni hilo, serikali isikie. Hawa viongozi wengine kama wana sisi na hata sisi hatuko nao,
Serikali iondoe taxes, ipunguze, itoe hii kondi imetuletea, kwa sababu hawa wakulima wanaenda kushindwa na maneno ya kulima majani ya chai kama mtaendelea namna hii. So ni maombi yetu tu, tunaomba serikali ipunguze hii kondi.
Well, that's all we have for today's EBN News at 1 minute. Thanks for watching. I'm Leticia Afandi. More news updates will be coming your way later on. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.
You are watching EBN TV, transforming your world.
Sports isn't just a game. It's passion.
He's done it. Jakub Mensik is the champion in Miami.
Drama.
Man, oh, come on now.
In the thrill of the unexpected. From the stadiums to the streets, we bring the game to you.
We bring you exclusive insights from the pros, bold predictions, and in-depth analysis like never seen before.
Get ready for the action, the controversy,
And this is bubbled over. Montez shown red.
and the moments that define greatness. The scoreboard, where every game is the biggest game.
Have you been believing God for more faith, more clarity, and a deeper understanding of His Word? Join Reverend Felix Kavoy on Your Faith today as he shares powerful biblical teachings that will strengthen your faith and encourage your spirit.
What manifests in the physical, it was mooted in the spiritual. It is coming out from the Spirit.
Through prayer, worship, and practical insights from Scripture, learn how to understand on God's promises and walk confidently in your divine purpose. Catch Your Faith today every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Don't just hear the word, live it believe it, and experience its power in your life. Join Reverend Felix Kavoy on Your Faith today.
Hallelujah. I joyously welcome